Scene change. I broke into someone's house to record this. No, I'm just I'm at a friend's. We just watched Freddy Got Fingered, which was certainly a very interesting experience. Maybe not entirely rewarding, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, so they've just escaped from the Team Galactic base. Oof, we did it, right, Maylene? Chris asked. Yeah, we did it, she said, smiling. Pichu! What's wrong, Pichu? Chris asked. Pichu, Pichu, Pichu! We're surrounded! Pichu said, scared. Huh? Chris looked around and he gasped when he saw many members of Team Galactic surrounding them. They were holding a lot of high-tech guns and pointing at them. Do you think we would surrender so easily? Commander Mars came out of the crowd smirking. That is where you are wrong, kids. Darn it, they don't stop calling me kid, Chris said, annoyed. His Lucario glared at them and he charged up an aura sphere. Halt! If you shoot that orb, we will shoot at you with our guns at free will. Grrr! Lucario stopped charging up his aura sphere. Now surrender now, or else, she said. I guess there isn't any choice left then. Chris dropped to the floor. Maylene and Pichu did the same. We surrender. Excellent. Now take the... She was interrupted because she heard a noise coming from the bushes, but in reality, all the bushes around them were moving. Huh? Who is there? Show yourselves. What? I don't know. Okay. If you say so, a familiar voice said, smiling. How can they tell if just from the voice, if the person's smiling or not? Like, I suppose, I'm smiling now, and I suppose it does change the sound of your voice as opposed to when you're speaking regularly. But I don't know. It's weird. Familiar voice said, smiling. Suddenly, from the bushes came hundreds of Lucarios, walking towards the members of Team Galactic. All of the Lucarios were glaring at them. Some were above the trees with crossed arms, and some were high atop the trees. From the crowd of Lucarios, Riley and Cynthia came walking along with the leader of the valley. Everyone, Chris said, getting up, surprised at the sudden help from all the Lucarios. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I had everything perfectly planned to steal the eggs from those freak... When Commander Mars said that, annoyed, all of the Lucarios grunted at her, and she stopped. Commander Mars, we're waiting for your orders. What should we do now? A member asked, looking at all the enraged Lucarios. Lucarios of the Valley of the Aura, prepare the aura spheres, the leader ordered, and all the Lucarios stood in the position for charging the aura spheres, as the aura of each one was concentrating between his hands. Ellipsis. Mars merely smirked. Okay, it doesn't matter now. All the Lucarios stopped charging their aura spheres and looked confused. Wait, why is everyone stopping? Maylene asked. As irritating as it sounds, we're mostly pacific, presumably pacifist, to anyone. Since she has something to say, we'll let her speak, the leader said. Speak! It was not long before several choppers arrived from the sky and dropped ladders just above Mars's team. They're going to escape, Chris yelled. Let them go, the leader said. Wait, what? We don't want any grudges with them anymore. In order to do this, we have to let them go so they don't bother our peace at the valley. Is that clear to you? The leader asked with a glare to Mars as she was the last one to climb up the ladder. Oh, fair enough. Fine, Mars said as the chopper started to lift her up. We won't disturb your stinky valley anymore. But remember this, we won't forget this little event at all. After all, you were the ones who took my rank away. Cynthia, aren't you going to do something? Maylene asked. No, Cynthia shook her head. If they agree to stop disturbing the Lucarios, then it's fine with me. But they're criminals! Unfortunately, we lack proof for them being criminals. I think there's probably a couple of things here or there that maybe demonstrate that their criminality. We lack proof for them being criminals, Riley said as Mars got inside the chopper. You wrecked their hideout in your way out, didn't you? That pretty much wrecks the proof apart. That's a good point, actually. Chris and Maylene looked back at the hideout that was in ruins. Oh God, Chris said, worried. Ha! Mars chuckled as she muttered something. Sucks to be you, huh? Well then, we'll meet again sometime in the future, if we ever feel like it. Enjoy your peace between dogs. What? They all watched the chopper disappearing in the horizon with the others. All the Lucarios were glaring at them before they let out grunts of frustration. Ellipsis. Chris looked forward. Why did she sound like Amy? Who the fuck is Amy? Whatever. Why did she sound like Amy? Her voice was very identical to Amy's voice. Did you say something? His Lucario asked. Nothing. Is there any insight that can be offered to this? Amy. Pokemon. Who the fuck is Amy? No, I don't think that's who they're talking about. For the voice... What? What the fuck? What? Who the fuck is Amy? Fucking... Amy Adams? Amazing Amy? I don't know. Route 210, Valley of the Aura. Everyone returned to the Valley of the Aura to return the Pokemon eggs. So, you two went here after we were trapped by Team Galactic and asked for the help of the Lucarios? Chris asked to Riley and Cynthia. Both nodded. We are in debt. We are in your debt for rescuing all the Pokemon eggs. You have my regards, the leader said, knelting. His wife was holding a Pokemon egg in her arms. Isn't that Pokemon egg Lucario's sister? She nodded, smiling. That's right. Very soon my daughter will be born from this egg. Hey, look, Maylene said, pointing to the eggs. What? Riley asked. They're shaking. Indeed, all the Pokemon eggs were shaking. Even the egg of Lucario's mother was shaking too. All of the Lucarios watched as the eggs were breaking up from the top. Chris, Pichu, Maylene, Riley, and Cynthia were also watching. They're going to hatch at the same time. It's amazing, Riley said. I can't wait to see their faces filled with joy after they hatch, Cynthia said as she sat down. When they stopped shaking, every single egg broke, and as expected, Riolus came from the eggs, saying their names in babyish tones. Many Lucarios, who were female, walked to the Riolus and grabbed them. Only women can take care of babies. Many Lucarios who were female walked to the Riolus and grabbed them, smiling. Every Riolu was too happy to have their mother in front of them. And that was also the same reaction for Chris's Lucario's mother. Her daughter was also a shiny Pokemon as her. My baby, she said, hugging her daughter in her arms. Chris's Lucario approached to her, and he saw his little sister looking curiously at him. So cute, Chris thought in happiness. Isn't great, Lucario? You have a little sister to look after, Chris said, smiling. Do you see him? Chris's Lucario's mother pointed at his son. He is your big brother. Big brother? The shiny, I don't know. Big brother? No, sorry, they talk with little voices. Yeah, sorry. Little, I don't know. The shiny Riolu asked, putting her little left hand in his mouth. Wow, she can talk, too, Maylene said, surprised. Just born, and she already knows what that means. Perhaps it's not best not to question the logistics of the situation and just accept that our channel Chris wants this to be a sweet moment. Let his sentimentality wash over you like a wave. Big brother, his little sister said, trying to hug his brother. Lucario approached closer to her, and she hugged his right arm. Ah, isn't cute? Isn't cute? Maylene asked to Cynthia with closed eyes. She replied by nodding and smiling. Say, aren't those the new Riolus that hatched just now? Chris asked. What? Maylene turned her back, and she saw all the Riolus looking at her curiously.